Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. It's a fumble on the opening kick, and the fumble recovery is made. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, Kate. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in by Williams outright. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Let's fucking get it, gentlemen. This is the big leagues now. Let's fucking dial.
Go up 6-0 here in the first. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again to throw on 2nd. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sticking to the air here. Right back to Watson. This is caught. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Got it. Ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on first down. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Okay, why do I think right now his fullback hits to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready up.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the first.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Eagles 7.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Trying to throw this from the gun. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he loses the football. And the Lions have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Hold the ready.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Not to the line.
Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
3rd and long for him here. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
In a 4th down.
So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. From the right hash, a 49-yard look.
Hey, compared to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 14-10 our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Again, it's Gibbs. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Another one for Gibbs. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. The Lions ready for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. He's going to throw it. Lobs this deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw here. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On 1st down, they'll run. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. The whole way to the turf and complete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19, target, 19.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Takes the second down snap. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throw here, third down. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Connecting on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Gibbs now from the gun. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Felton now to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He puts some air under it deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
That's Solano again. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag.
Got it. Ready? Hey,
They're going to try and throw it here. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Force that to his right. Hits his running back. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Here he goes, third and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, because that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the third. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from his end zone. Flushed out of the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Fits it through the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He's going to throw it again. Kicks on the crosser. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call and take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar type of play, but just tack on even more negative yards lost.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll toss it to Gibbs. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing from his own end zone. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. From his end zone, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Cody Simon. And the Eagles, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. So that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They're throwing it. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down. It's Gibbs on the carry. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go now. Like the team.
65. Air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
There it is! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has it at the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Take go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach.
On the jump.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Shaq.
Setting up to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they have 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
70, 18, 70, 18, pioneer. Track 60. Go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Go. Buffalo 18. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. That's Knox. He's got it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Trying to throw this from the gun. This one's caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the Lions' 11-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. 19, Tiger.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Ready, ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Check go.
3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. If defense does the job, you may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon. Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Ducks it off to his running back. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, set. 19, target, trap 60, trap 60. Ready to work, 60 Maverick.
Now to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? Mustang 19. Hawk, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Handoff now out of the gun. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to the well again. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
A loss of a yard.
Everyone's trapped. It's second down now.
At the 42-yard line.
Set. Head to 60. Head to 60.
Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Street. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw. Hit by his back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Lions 24.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Pass play coming here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. One final shot here. On the move, headed right. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today.